மாணவர்கள் எவரும் போதைக்கு அடிமையாகாதீர்கள். அடிமையானவர்கள் மீண்டதாக சரித்திரமில்லை. எனவே உங்களையும் சமூகத்தையும் பாதுகாத்துக் கொள்ளுங்கள். உங்கள் நலன் கருதி கல்வி டிவி.
Hi students, today we are going to study grade 6 science wonder of the living world. Wonder of the living world we are going to study today. Now see the screen now, right? This diagram shows photosynthesis. That means sunlight, right? Sunlight. This is sun, right? Sun. The sun rays came from here, right? Sun rays came from here. We call radiation. Radiations mean the sun rays reach to the earth by radiation. Anyway, sunlight falling on the leaves. Sunlight falling on the leaves. In front of the sunlight, in daytime, carbon dioxide, that means carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide gas, that is colorless gas. Normally we exhale the air, carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide can absorb by the plant. Carbon dioxide absorbed by the plant. Not only carbon dioxide, same time you know that water which is in the soil, right? Water also what is going to absorb by the plant. Therefore the root, right, what is it can absorb the water also going to reach in this leaf. So there are two substances, one is carbon dioxide, other one is carbon dioxide, other one is what do you call water, right? Carbon dioxide and water. There are two substances in front of sunlight, that is third one. This is third, in front of sunlight. Where is happened? Yes, we should know where is it happened. Yes, this is in the green plant. What do you call? Green plant. We call another name green. Green is important. Green plant. So there are 4 factors I have find out. 1, 2, 3 and this is 4. What is green plant? So these are the substances. What are the substances? Carbon dioxide, water and green plant. But actually sunlight is not a substance. Sunlight, right? Sunlight is not a matter. Right? Sunlight. This is the energy. Say, if you want to understand this one, say green plant, right? We have to draw a green plant. What happened? The green plant, it has green pigment, green color substances are there. We will study later, that is name is chlorophyll or something, right? Anyway, this is plant. Actually any plant, it has root. So therefore we will go to draw like root. You know, if it is a dicotyl plant, tap root is there. Sometimes some plant have fibrous root, right? We don't study about that kind of root, we will study later. But here what is, this is the plant. Say the substances, what are the substances need, right? Say carbon dioxide. This is the essential substance for photosynthesis. and water plus water. So water also essential substance. So water, carbon dioxide and water. Where is it occur? Yes, this is occur in the green plant. Green plant. That time it's produce food. It's produce food. We will study later. We will study in right food. That name is glucose. This is not necessary, right? This is not necessary now, right? In grade 6. Anyway, you should know food. Another substance also it's produce. Another substance will produce what is oxygen gas. Oxygen gas, right? Oxygen gas. Oxygen gas. Oxygen gas will evolve. So therefore what happened? It is in front of what? This is in front of sunlight. In front of sunlight. That is very, very important one. In front of sunlight, right? These reactions occur in front of sunlight, right? Carbon dioxide will go inside. Carbon dioxide will go inside of the plant. It has to go inside of the plant. There is a small hole on the leaves, right? Both sides you can find out through the microscope. That is, small holes are there. We will study later, that is stomata, right? Anyway, stomata. Now the water also going inside. So water also going inside. Yes, it's come through this one and come here, right? Water also going through this, right? Water, soil, and it's go through the, right? So water will go to the leaves. Therefore, the food will produce food, that glucose, and oxygen gas will evolve. So therefore, you can understand, right? When the photosynthesis, right? What gas will evolve? Yes, the plant will evolve oxygen, right? Oxygen gas will evolve. Okay, now see the diagram in your textbook. Here, what is that? Sunlight. Sunlight reached to the sunlight reached to the leaves. Sunlight reached to the leaf, and carbon dioxide will go inside. Water also going to inside. Here it's absorbed by the plant, and carbon dioxide also reach to the plant. In front of sunlight they are producing food. Here food is here, food. That food is, right, giving food have used by the organism. At the same time, very important one, oxygen gas. Oxygen gas. This gas is essential for what? Essential for what? Yes, this gas is essential for living organism. Why? Because living organism such as human or other organism, what they are doing? Yes, they are using this gas, oxygen gas, can inhale by the human, so respiration, right? So plants are very essential organism for living organism. Why? They are giving oxygen gas, right? Okay, we will go to next slide, right? We will go to next slide. Animals can't produce their own food. They depend on plants directly or indirectly. Animals are considered as heterotrophics. We already studied plants are autotrophic. Say example, see, this is as a plant. This is plant, right? This plant, it has, it has some flowers also. We don't worry about it, right? This is plant, right? Okay. Now this plant eaten by the some insect, say insect like some insect or beetle or something, right? Insect. This insect can eat the leaves. After that, what happened? The insect can eat by frog, right? It can eat by frog, okay, or toad, right? This frog. After that, this frog eaten by the snake, right? So now see the some kind of organism, say here this insect, right? See this insect, it's directly eaten plant. Here see the notes, animals can't produce their own food. Why? Plant only can do photosynthesis. Through the photosynthesis, right? Through the photosynthesis, it can produce. So plant only can produce. Therefore, it's called autotrophic. But here they depend on plants. Animals can't produce. Say animal can't produce any photosynthesis or food or can't produce in front of sunlight. Animal can't produce. Right? Animal can't produce. Therefore, what happened? This animal which are depend on mean they need another organism. So the insect, now in this food chain, we call food chain, in this insect you can see it's directly eat the plant. So they depend plants directly. So directly mean where? This one, right? Directly. So directly eat what? This one. Someone, so indirectly, they said indirectly. What is indirectly here? Yes, you can see indirectly mean not directly eat food. This one indirectly. That is indirectly eat it. Right? Indirectly this is eaten. Indirectly it's eaten. We call indirectly. Directly mean eat directly the plant. What about snake? Snake also indirectly eat plant. How? When it's eat frog. Frog eat insect. Insect eat plant. So indirectly it is eat. Therefore, animals are considered as heterotrophics. They are depend. Heterotrophics mean they are depend on plants. Right? Autotrophics mean they automatically produce. The plant considered as autotrophic. This is autotrophic. Right? Autotrophic. But this is heterotrophics. Animals are heterotrophics. Okay. We will go to next slide. Animals such as deer, cow, etc. take plant as food. They depend on plants directly. See this diagram. This cow directly eats grass. Here there are so many grass here. So it can eat directly. The cow, it can eat directly. We call herbivorous. We call herbivorous. Herbal mean plant. Therefore, the plant eat directly. Therefore, this is called herbivorous. Right? Herbivorous. Then the directly depend on plants directly. So, this diagram, this sentence for this. Another one, but animal such as tiger, lion take flesh. Flesh mean like meat. Flesh mean here meat. That animal food as food. So they depend on plant indirectly. Indirectly mean they are not eat directly. Say example, plant and say aroma, cow, right? It's cow. Then lion. So lion, it is not eat directly. It is not happen. Right? But indirectly. What is how? Yes, plant eat by cow. Then cow eat. Sorry, lion eat cow. The cow eat plant. Then lion eat cow. So lion indirectly eat plant. Okay, right. Here this animals such as deer, cow, etc. take plants as food. They depend on plants directly. That herbivorous. But animals such as tiger, lion take flesh as food. So they depend on plants indirectly. Normally carnivorous we call carnivorous. Right? That is not indicated in the syllabus now. Okay. During the processes of photosynthesis, plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen. So the amount of these two gases in the air can be kept constant. Yes, normally you know that in our environment, right? In our environment, you know that, yes, we live with the plant. We live with the plant. Right? They live with the plant. And not only that, so many animals, organisms are here. Right? So many organisms are here. Organisms mean human or other organisms possible. Right? So many organisms here. Say example, duck and human, right? Some another organism, cow, right? Or another one is snakes, right? Snakes, insect or butterfly. These are the living organisms. So what they are doing? They are inhale oxygen. They inhale oxygen. They take oxygen. Everyone take oxygen. Right? Every living organism take oxygen. Right? And they exhale. Every living organism exhale what? Carbon dioxide. Therefore, what happened? Oxygen will inhale, will absorb by the animals, and they exhale carbon dioxide. Our environment consists, our air consists about 20% oxygen, 20 to 21% oxygen, 20 to 21% oxygen, 0.03% carbon dioxide in our atmosphere. Sometime, you know that what is some vehicles, right? Some vehicles and factories, big factories and some vehicles, right? Some vehicles which are going to evolve smoke, some factories which are going to smoke. Therefore, the amount of carbon dioxide is going to increase. Amount of carbon dioxide going to increase. But fortunately, the plant, it can absorb. Plant can absorb. What happened? Plant can absorb. Therefore, carbon dioxide won't increase in our atmosphere. Say, if you want, I can explain like this, right? See, right? See this one. We will take the new page, right? See, this is our environment, right? This is our environment, right? Our environment consists what? Yes, our environment consists with plants, right? Our environment consists with plants. So here you can find out there are so many plants are here, right? These are plants. In our environment, we have vehicles. In our environment, another things, we have vehicles. Vehicle smoke will happen, will release to the environment. And you know that factories, some factories are here, right? Big factories which can evolve smoke. Sometime, say, you know, the organism, they also evolved carbon dioxide. So the smoke also contain carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide released to the environment. Carbon dioxide released to the environment. Carbon dioxide released to the environment in various purpose. But this human also, the human also need oxygen. Human also need oxygen. But the carbon dioxide, when it's going to increase in our atmosphere, in our environment, we will face more problem, difficult to breathe. Carbon dioxide is bad gases for us. Normally, that is waste substance of us. Therefore, carbon dioxide should be reduced because normally it is going to increase by the human activities. Vehicles and factory also release burning of garbage. That time carbon dioxide release. But that carbon dioxide, fortunately, in front of sunlight, what happened? It can absorb by the plant. It can absorb by the plant. Yes, it can go the increasing of that level. Yes, it can control by the plant because the carbon dioxide can absorb. Then what happened? They are releasing, yes, very nice, very essential gases to the human, that is called, they release gases that is called oxygen. Oxygen gas will evolve to the environment. Therefore, human can live, survive. What is happened? The oxygen gas will release. The oxygen gas will release. Oxygen gas will release. Right? So, carbon dioxide going inside, oxygen will come outside. Therefore, plants, that is autotrophic, plants or trees, right? Plants or trees which are control the amount of carbon dioxide and oxygen in our environment. Right? How it's happened? By the photosynthesis. We call photosynthesis. Right? Okay. Now, students, you can understand now. We will go to our textbook. Right? During the processes of photosynthesis, plant absorb carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. So, the amount of these two gases in the air can be kept constant. Constant means same amount. Right? No change. Right? Okay. That photosynthesis, that is carbon dioxide absorbed by the plant and oxygen released by the plant. Right? Therefore, the level of the carbon dioxide in our environment, the amount of carbon dioxide in the environment and oxygen which are controlled by the plant. Plant, when they are in front of the sunlight, they absorb carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. In our day-to-day life, we are using vehicles, factory. There are so many factories are there. It can release carbon dioxide, more carbon dioxide in our environment. You know that the vehicle smoke and the factory smoke, which are going to pollute it in our environment, which are going to pollution. So, air pollutions can be reduced by the plant. How? This photosynthesis. Okay. Now see the screen. The another features of plant, that is movement. Showing different movements is a common features of living organism. Yes, there are different movement. It's showing here this flying, right? The creeping, that crowing, then what is this walking, right? Swimming, which is going to study now. Okay, showing different movement is common features of living organism. Apart from movement, some animals can move from place to place. Place to place, some animals can move. Yes, we also, we are humans. We went to school, then come back to house. We went to another classes or another kovil or another places, come back to house. So, we also showing some movement. So, animals moving from one place to another place is called locomotion. Very important one, locomotion. Locomotion means location is going to motion, that location motion, right? One location, say this is house, right? This is church, right? Or kovil, right? What happened? The location, now location A, after that you are going to B, right? This is changes. The location is going to change. That is locomotion. Animals moving from one place to another place is called locomotion. There are special appendages, special organs, right? Special appendages for animals for locomotion. Yes, we have leg, right? We have two legs, so it's used to locomotion, right? That is happened. Okay. Then the last one, here the swimming, creeping, running, walking or running, flying, these are the kind of locomotion, right? This macroorganism, that's biggest organisms, showing like that. That some organisms, they are the last one, there are some animals that can't move. This is already fixed, right? Here you can see this, you know, on the beach side, this is beach side, right? There's a rock, area rock stone, like white color stone is there, right? In the rock they have seen the smallest organism. Smallest organism may find out, right? Smallest organism may find out. Like that, here sea anemone and coral polyps, which are mostly in the rocks of sea. Right? Sea animal and coral polyps already fixed this. They are living in oceans are such as animals. Right? So what is they can't locomotion. They can't show locomotion, but small movement is there. They are flies like small growths, finger growth like this. It can show some movement. Right? It can show some movement. It can move, but not locomotion. One place to another place is not happen. Okay. Then this is assignment for your textbook. Right? In your textbook, mention different types of appendages used for animals for their locomotion and write names of animals as examples. Examples, you know that if you see the bat, right? If you see bat, right? Bat also have wings. This is not a bird. This bat has a mammals, right? And so butterfly, it has wings. You can find out in your environment butterfly. But amoeba, that's microorganism, also having some small appendages, which is called small appendages called pseudophodia. That is not necessary now. Anyway, you find out your sometimes birds, right? Birds also having some appendages, right? So you can find out in your environment and do it. Okay, students. Today we already studied wonder of the living organism, the unit 1 grade 6, right? We are going to study the balance remain 1 in next class. Thank you very much.
கல்வி டிவியில் புத்தம்புது நிகழ்ச்சிகளை உடனுக்குடன் பார்த்து மகிழ எமது Facebook மற்றும் YouTube பக்கத்தை லைக் செய்யுங்கள்.